This book is called Reality Boy by A.S. King. It's hands down my favorite book by A.S. King. And it's the story of a teenage boy who, as a child, was on a reality TV show where a nanny came in and tried to help figure out how to make their family work. And what we see at the start of the story is ultimately the fallout of this whole experience of them have their family having been on television the way they were. The main character, Gerald, is he was known on the show as the kid who pooped all the time. Like, that was kind of his reaction to conflict. So if he didn't get what he wanted, he would, sit on top of the kitchen table and poop. Or if, he was mad at somebody, he would go sit in their closet and poo in their shoes or something like that. And so that's what the nanny was attempting to combat. And we see him as a teenager trying to, keep his job and make it through school and have a normal life. Despite the fact that his whole town knows him as the kid who pooped all the time. And this is challenging for a number of reasons. But the biggest reason that's a challenge for him is because the problem was not that he was acting out in that way. The problem was his sister. And so, who was, slightly older than him and had a lot of problems. And those weren't the things that the TV show wanted to focus on because it wasn't as sensational as him pooping on things. And so, all the reality show did was mess his life up. And so we see how that has, over the course of 10 years, 12 years, how that has taken a toll on him, on his family, his parents and their relationship, and his sister, who, despite this whole experience, never saw that anything was wrong with her. So Gerald is trying to overcome this experience that he had as a child, and he knows that there's no surmounting it. There's nothing he can do to make the town see him in a different way. There's nothing he can do to make his peers see him in a different way. He is, I can't remember what they call him, like the crapper or something like that. And so finally he meets somebody at work who doesn't see that part of him. She didn't know about that. And he thinks, well, maybe it's possible that life could go a different way. But she has her own set of things to overcome as well. It's a fantastic book. I loved it. I love the idea of thinking about how these people are affected who are on reality shows and what that does to people in the long term. And also what we as a public consider to be reality, what really is the truth. And so I love that about it. It is by A.S. King, and it does have a lot of mature content, as her books tend to, so that's something to be aware of, but it is a fantastic read, and I would highly recommend it.